Hey, everybody. Welcome to our second show for the Masked Educator. We are so excited to have you join us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's right. It's a new year.
It is 2021. We just kicked 2020 to the curb. I heard this morning, hey, Sarah, I heard this morning someone say, truly, you can say that the past is 2020 or the hindsight is 2020. Okay, that's pretty fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, so welcome to the Masked Educator show, everyone, where fun is mandatory and learning is optional. We are so excited that you have taken the time to hang out with us. And this time, Mandy has the mystery guest. So we're super excited. The object of the game is to guess who the Masked Educator is before one of us does. So the way it'll work is that we will have a clue package that Mandy has created. I'm not sure where she put it. It's all a mystery tonight. And then we'll be guessing. If we can guess after question 1, it's 1,000 points. If we can guess after question 2, it's 750. After question 3, it's 500. Question 4, it's 250. Audience members can put their guesses not in the chat. You can put your clue package guesses in the chat, but certainly we're going to show you where you put your guess if you think you know who the mystery guest is. Wait a minute, friends. We didn't introduce ourselves.
Well, and hang on, just before we do that, where doesn't their guess go? Like if they want to guess the educator, where doesn't their guess go? Because there's one place that if they guess, all hell will break loose on them. So like, where is that one place that if they guess that in that place, that will happen?
So Mandy, in her very subtle way, is explaining that you do not put the person's name in the chat, please.
No.
Thank you.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. You could sort of guess elements from the clue package in there, but no names go in the chat. Reiterate. All right.
No names in the chat.
So we're going to tell you that last week, actually, the audience kicked our butts. The audience, and I think it was Sarah, who after only 7 minutes was able to guess who the mystery guest was, which was very, very impressive. Very impressive. And then, so Tisha and I are 0 on the leaderboard right now, and Mandy's got 500 points, but points don't matter. At least that's what we keep telling ourselves.
They only matter if you're winning. It's like a personal goal.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
They matter if I win, but if anyone else does.
No.
All right. Should we introduce ourselves, Jen?
Let's do it. Why don't we start with you?
Points matter like mountain time.
So I am Tisha Richmond, and I am a tech integrator in Southern Oregon, and I am so pumped up about this because I love reality game shows anyway, and to do a reality game show with my friends, with my PLN is just like the best ever. So super pumped. And I'm going to, I have a feeling that I'm going to guess it tonight. I just want to throw that out there.
That sounds like that's Tisha's version of throwing down. Tisha's polite. I know, she's polite and nice. So it's like, I'm going to guess it. Because I'm like, oh, hell's going to break loose. But whatever. So my name's Mandy Froehlich. I am currently unemployed. I work as a full-time consultant and go to school districts and work with them. And it's a fantastic job and I love it. And I think that this has been absolutely so much fun. I don't even remember whose brainchild it was. I'm pretty sure that it was Jen's, and then Tisha added her little magic in there. But this has been so much fun, and I'm super, super pumped about our guest tonight. One of my favorite people on the planet, and so yeah, I know, but I have a lot of those.
But wait, we're your favorite people on the planet. I don't understand. You say that about everybody. What, like, how unspecial does it feel
That's
for us?
right. This person's my third favorite person on the planet.
After us. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm not a very competitive person, but I do look forward to seeing if I could beat Tisha. No, I'm kidding. I am Jennifer Casa-Todd. I am a teacher librarian from Ontario, Canada. As Mandy always says, you will hear the Canadian come up in the way I speak. I'm also the author of Social Media and super excited about being here with two of my very dearest friends to just have a little fun and pass the time.
Yes, that is right.
And meet new people. Really excited. All right. So let's go to the next slide because this is very important information right here. Write it down. We're going to add it to the list. We're going to add it to the chat. Yes, and co-author of Aubrey Bright, an EduMatch book. Thank you, Sarah. If you happen to know who the mystery guest is, at any point, you are going to lock it in. You're going to go bit.ly/all capitals, lock it in, all capitals. I stress all capitals because some weird thing happens if you're not in all capitals. So please don't put the name of the person in the chat. You're going to put it in all caps, bit.ly/lock it in. And depending on when you lock in your guess, you may get more points than we do. Again, it's not a competition, but if it were, then that
and if the points matter.
Important. If the points matter.
And as the capital letters are very important because if you don't, you will go to a website about bodies. So it's your choice. Play lock it in or
I think I might put in the link in the chat as well. All right.
Okay. So here is my package.
Okay.
It sounds very dirty, but it's not as dirty as it sounds. So I have so I'm just going to do the reveal on it right away. Now I have 3 clues. We brought it down to 3 clues this time, but I think that the clues are pretty good. And so I'm excited about this.
Okay.
Oh, whoop, hang on. Oh, you know what? I have to get out of this.
You're just trying to increase the suspense for us.
I am.
Ooh, oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we already know that it's one of your favorite people.
Okay,
that
so
looks like the
first one.
What's the
What's a what?
Go ahead, Tisha. What were you going to say?
Well, no, I definitely see that the video game, and I'm trying to decide if that is supposed to. Why are you laughing? Is it not a video game?
No, because Sarah said she thinks she knows.
Oh, come on, Sarah. Okay, that middle thing is Dia de la Muerte. So is the person Mexican?
Well,
do I get a point for that?
So
she's
that's not why it's there, but yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah,
you'll give me points for that. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
And then is the person like a musician?
A guitarist.
A guitar, yep.
A guitar. So I
plays the guitar. You get that one because you said it first, and not like 8 minutes later.
Okay. And so then the video game. Let's go back to the video game.
So the video gamer
maybe competitively video gaming online.
Yes. Yep.
Did this person write a book about about video games or gaming in education?
No.
Damn. Darn. Okay, I still don't understand the Dia de la Muerte thing. The person's not Mexican?
Well, you get the point. That's just not why it's on there, but yeah. But you'll get the point for it. You get the points, even though they don't matter.
How do I?
Interesting.
Okay, more people in the chat know who it is. Got Happy Sue knows who it is.
Happy Sue.
Do you think it's like one of those things in kindergarten where you have like one kindergartner and they're like, I know who it is. And then like 10 other kindergartners are like, me too, but I can't say it.
Okay, so we know that this person is a guitarist. They play video games competitively. We still don't know really what that middle one is indicating, though.
No.
I mean, you're right on what it is, but it's not. That's not why I have it on there.
But it's not the ethnicity or the culture. Did we meet this person when we were at that Mexican restaurant in Nashville?
Don't you have to ask these questions to the guest when we bring them on?
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm getting desperate. Oh, the mystery guest is here. Yay. Okay.
All right. All right. So Dean has a suspicion. Kathy Sue has locked it in. Sarah has already locked it in.
Jennifer thinks she knows.
Wow. Okay. Impressive.
Here we go. All right. I'm bringing my friend on. Let me get rid of my screen here first.
Okay.
Why is this being so hard? And our mystery guest. Welcome, mystery
Hello,
guest.
mystery guest.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
So, my friend, the way this is going to work is that they are going to ask you questions, and then you answer the questions, and then they get a chance to see if they're going to guess.
I think I know. I think I know. Maybe.
Where's your hat?
Are you locking it in? Do you have a hat? You can't lock it in already. Really? Okay, wait. I have a question. Have I ever met you in person?
Yes, a few different times.
Yes, a few different times.
No. Do I need to write it down?
One of Mandy's favorite people. And we've met a few different times. And your voice sounds so familiar.
So Tisha doesn't get to ask any questions because she thinks she knows, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
you get another one, Jen.
I get another one.
Just for the record, Tisha is absolutely kicking your cute little butt, by the way.
Thank you. I guess. I did have not a very good night's sleep. Does that count? No.
No.
Okay. What else can I ask you? Are you an author?
No, not an author.
Okay. And we already established you're a musician and you play competitive games. Okay. She keeps. I feel silly. Okay. I'm going to ask. Oh, so many people know, and I just feel so silly now.
Yeah, I feel like mystery guest said you would be welcome into the Edge Match family if you decided to do so.
Huh. Did we see each other at ISTE and like all of us?
Yes, we did see each other at ISTE.
It's your voice. I'm feeling stuck, but I feel like as soon as we hear who this is, I'm gonna go, oh, I'm such an idiot.
Did you ask 3?
I did.
Okay. Tisha, do you want to put in your guess?
I do. What do I just hold it up?
Yeah, go ahead, hold it up.
I think it is Glenn Flores.
All right, mystery guest, you can reveal yourself.
I thought I had to wear a mask.
You did actually. You can keep the mask on.
Oh, yay. That's awesome.
Good job, Tisha. You knew it right away.
Yeah. I was trying to, so like you have that tattoo.
Yes.
That's what that was for. So that's because that's her, right?
There you go.
Is that the same one? Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
So that's why I'm like, yes, but no. Because I did it for the tattoo. So.
And he totally was wearing a mask. You could have brought him on with the mask. That was a very impressive mask, by the way.
Oh, it's one of my sons. They're like, wear this. Okay.
Perfect. And the voice, it was niggling at me. I should have, well, welcome. So we have some
thank you so much.
embarrassing question? No, we should let you introduce yourself first before we ask you embarrassing questions.
Yes, if there's anybody on the planet who might not know who you are, if you could just let them know.
I am Glenn Irvin Flores, and originally from El Paso, Texas, but I've taught in California and in Colorado, and now for the last 14 years, I've been in Minnesota. And so, Jen, I actually saw you at Impact Education, used to be, it was our conference here in Minnesota.
Yeah, ties, I think.
Yes,
Too.
yes,
Yeah.
ties. Yes, the ties
Oh,
conference.
that would have really
Exactly.
helped me.
Yes. Yes. And I am super into video games. That was a really good clue, Mandy. I use them as far as in my classroom. I met Tisha actually at FETC one year, where we both were presenting, but it was the what the heck is that called? Where they had, yeah, what was that?
The poster session.
Yeah,
year.
poster. Yeah, it was poster session, but it was literally posters. and I had no posters, and then I figured out Tisha didn't either because we were both at this UPS store, frantically printing out things and cutting things so that we could actually make a literal,
Right.
like pin things up on a poster board kind of thing, you know?
Because they kind of switched it on us, right? Like we thought we were going in.
We thought it was going to be a digital kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, where you would plug in your thing, do a presentation, etc., whatever it might be. So yes, Mandy, I met you also, I think at the first time ever at Impact
Could have been.
Education. Yep, here in Minnesota. But I used games, specifically Minecraft, so that was a really good picture too, Mandy, in my Spanish classroom. And now I'm an instructional coach. And been doing that. This is my 4th year doing that here in Sauk Rapids, Minnesota.
Awesome.
I'm not sure.
So it's about a year ago. I mean, I remember going out to dinner with you and a whole group, and I was just thinking about that today. That was in January of last year, and it seems like forever ago.
Seems like 10 years ago. Yes.
I almost put ice cream in the clue package. I was like this close, but then I'm like, there's no way Jen would have known that. Yeah.
Tisha would have guessed it in 2 seconds then too. Yes.
Well, I don't know what the actual time was when Tisha guessed, but Sarah guessed at 8:08.
Wow. So right away.
I feel like we're going to be on a mission to just beat Sarah.
Beat Sarah. Absolutely.
So funny.
But you know what? Rochelle guessed at 8:10. Way to go, Rochelle. She said she knew a Spanish teacher knows. Kathy Sue got it. Oh no, Kathy Sue didn't get it. She guessed Rochelle.
And then that's a good one.
Yeah, we're trying not to be quite that obvious because like we have a small group of friends, right? That we kind of do
that would have been an easy one to,
we have to keep them guessing. So
well, you know what's funny? It was just today, I think on Facebook, Glenn, that you had a little video of you playing the guitar and singing. It's just like right at like a couple hours ago.
So you were like, oh, I think I know what this is.
I already knew that you did, that you played and you sang, but
that's amazing.
Does anybody know? Have I ever told you guys the story of Glenn and I and karaoke?
I don't
know.
I've told the story 100 times, but because it's one of my favorite stories. So we were out karaoke with Sarah and a whole bunch of people. I don't even remember who. There was a Barbara Bray.
Barbara Bray was there.
And we were out at karaoke, and Rochelle was there. She was rapping.
Yep. Eminem. I remember.
Yeah, her and Rodney and Evan, I think. But Glenn, I didn't actually know, because I'm an idiot, that Glenn spoke Spanish. So he gets up there and he's just belts out Despacito. And I'm like, what the heck is going on right now? Like, is he seriously up there? Because at first I'm like, is he just saying sounding like the song? Because like, I didn't know he's spoke Spanish. And then I'm like, no, sure enough, he's actually singing in Spanish. So I was so amazed after that. Like, that's when he became one of my favorite people. So
Wow, very cool. Well, I
As
have to
soon
say
as I
that
heard of this concept, though, that you guys do this, that you were gonna do this, I was like, that is such an awesome idea. This whole show idea is freaking phenomenal. It's a great way to bring attention to obviously it's some educators, whatever it might be, some things in a super fun way. But just even that masked part or whatever it might be, and the audience involvement, home run. You guys are kicking butt. It's awesome. I watched the first episode. It was fantastic.
Oh, that's amazing. What we do need is an intro and an outro. So now that we know that you're so musical, Glenn, we may need your help. We may have to solicit your help.
Okay.
But
Just let me
I
know.
should add, sorry, that Christine Lyon Bailey also guessed you, Glenn, at 8:12, and Corey Graham. She
Yeah,
guessed
Corey.
at 8:13.
And really, seriously, the audience absolutely rocked it not putting names into the chats this week.
Yes.
So
That's
you
'cause
guys, like,
Justin's not here.
yeah, 10,000 more points for you guys. Like 10,000. So because the points don't really matter, but you can have them anyway. So
All right,
That's awesome.
we have like questions to ask you.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
so
Did you warn him that some of them might be a little bit like unorthodox?
nope.
All right, are we ready?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Anytime I'm around Mandy, it's going to be questions
Unorthodox.
that are unorthodox.
True story. Okay.
Okay, so favorite holiday movie.
Favorite holiday movie? For sure, 100%. Well, that's a hard one. During this time of year, Elf is my favorite movie. I just love it. I am not ashamed to say that I almost cry at every single time they start singing at the end. I'm that kind of sappy person. There's a lot of really good holiday movies, but that's for sure my favorite. Something you can watch with your kids and laugh. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one
Yes.
for sure. And I haven't watched it yet this season, so that might be on my list for the next couple days.
Yes.
Okay,
For sure. Okay.
so we're gonna spin again. Oh,
That's scary. Is that show us a dance move?
It's a dance move.
Okay, I guess I better stand up.
Hopefully
I
you're
don't
wearing
even know.
pants. Like people don't expect us to stand up on this stuff.
We
Let's see,
should,
like-
yeah, we should warn people to wear pants if they're the
Yeah.
mystery guest.
Oh,
That's
God.
a good point.
I can hardly see it here. Okay.
All right.
I should have had my the next time that we see each other, we'll have to actually go go salsa dancing because I know how to salsa dance. There we go. That'd be fun. So this is gonna feel really stupid. But that's all right. Here we go. Salsa. There we go.
You should sing. Can't you sing while you do it?
Yeah, same thing.
I do have my guitar over here, so
I've
That might
always
be your next one.
fun to learn how to salsa.
Good job with the salsa. I mean, that's amazing.
All right, another
Okay.
spin.
And
Here we go.
favorite self.
Favorite self-care activity.
Interesting sound effect. All right. favorite self-care activity. Huh. I do like to work out, so maybe lifting weights, playing basketball, probably good self-care activities. I wouldn't say video games is a good self-care activity, though it is something I do quite a bit. Yes, something. Yeah. So I would say probably like working out or playing basketball.
Something you do that you love. I think video games is appropriate. Like
Okay.
I totally think it's appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
I love games in general. I did a lot of self-care over the holiday, playing games with my family. I love it.
That has been awesome. Yes.
I
Yeah.
just got addicted to Words with Friends. I swore I would never play with strangers, and now I'm like, any stranger who will play me, I'm playing with them. It's so fun.
No, I was
That is a super
excited.
fun game.
It is. I know, Mandy. You need to get back on there, and Glenn, you have to find me because it's one of my favorites to
Yeah,
play.
I haven't played that in forever, but now you just mentioned it. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a super fun game. Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
get on there. Yeah, I think Jen, you're up. Actually, I think it's your turn on my Words with Friends game right now.
I think I had to pass, but okay. Yeah, look, I have a whole bunch of new people in the chat I could play Words with Friends with.
There you go.
Looking
Yeah,
them up.
Nice.
Words with Friends. Okay, spinning the wheel.
Okay. Magic.
Oh
Go.
no.
Whoa. Okay.
Favorite.
Favorite ed tech tool. Whew. I would say it's very close between Flipgrid and Nearpod. Though I would say that there's probably some other tools that I really love, like I mean, for game-based learning would be like Minecraft Education Edition. So I guess three things.
It's hard to choose. Yeah.
It's hard not to say Flipgrid though right away because it's such a you can use this for so many different purposes, and obviously it's free. That's a huge too.
I feel like Flipgrid should almost be like implied.
Yes,
like
that should
everybody,
be for sure. And then everything else is beyond. Yeah, what else do you use besides that? Yes.
Yeah, well, I think especially just in this world we've been in with remote learning this past year, my husband, I mean, he teaches ceramics, and so he had to teach ceramics remotely, and he packaged up clay and would have students pick up clay so they could go home and make the projects. And Flipgrid saved him. I mean, and they really responded well to it, and he got to hear really, get to know kids at a different level because they weren't as timid because they were sharing their personalities through this video. It was really cool. So, yeah.
Such an awesome tool. Yes, for sure. 100% there.
All right. How many more questions?
I think we have time for one more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm still hoping we'll make them sing.
I know, or hum at least. Come on.
At least. Almost.
So this is my question. I'm all about using social media in positive ways.
Yeah.
I don't know where that feedback is coming from. Is it me? It must be. Sorry.
I'm not sure.
So what is the last time or an example of where you've seen social media used in positive ways?
I actually get to witness it quite a bit on just educational Twitter. I know there's a lot of piece of educational Twitter that's kind of the ranting and those types of things, but I think a lot of people are sharing their experiences in different situations, and it's making us all feel, I think, as educators, more connected to each other and more, I think, bonded. Like we've even bonded more throughout these times as far as willing to support each other through whatever we're actually going to be going through, even though we might not even know each other in real life. I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, I told somebody that there was a guy who I still haven't met to this day who basically helped me set up all of this stuff for my classroom, my Spanish classroom, for starting Minecraft from nothing. And he spent all of this time and effort for nothing. He just was wanting to help, whatever it might be. And I mentioned it to somebody that it's probably like, I feel like he's like a really good friend of mine, even though I've never actually met him in real life. And that person responded with like, oh, that's weird. But now I actually think that people know what that feels like in so many levels. Like that's a common thing now, instead of it being kind of like, oh, that's strange, Glenn, you need to get friends. But that's like it's more like, no, this is a way for us to be able to connect, to be able to truly make friendships. And then when we see each other, we can have ice cream and salsa dance and karaoke.
Well said, Glenn. Well said.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my friend, thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate you.
Year's Day.
New Year's. I know. What did you do for New Year's? Did you go out and salsa dance?
No, in my own house here. But no. If you guys want a song, I have my guitar here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, real quick. Not. I won't play a whole song, but I can.
That's fantastic.
I'll sing in Spanish for you.
How do we know all of these like super talented people? I have zero talents, like zero.
I'll play something that I played for my students all the time. How about that?
Perfect.
Okay. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia pa' mi patilla y arriba, y arriba. Y arriba, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Baila bamba, baila bamba, baila bamba, baila bamba. There you go.
You can play the whole thing for sure. I love that. That is awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah, singing and playing guitar. I had no idea. You're like Taylor Swift.
And salsa dancing. He's like the triple threat right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good. So good.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Goodness.
All right, who's wrapping us up?
We're wrapping us up. You're wrapping us up.
I'm wrapping us up. All right. We have had so much fun with everybody tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you again, Glenn, one of my favorite people on this planet, for exactly the reason you just did, because you're willing to get up in salsa and grab your guitar and play us a song. That brings me right back to 1986. And it was awesome having you here. So thank you so much. And thank you to the audience. We will be back on January 15th. Probably celebrating my birthday, because that's what people do in January typically. And the whole month, everybody celebrates my birthday. Okay. So we hope to see you then. Same time, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Mountain people, we don't care about you. But like all of those, just like the points don't matter. Mountain people don't, apparently, according to Jen either. So,
and if you want to be a mystery guest, quietly or DM one of us, and we can get you onto a future show. No. Okay. Hope to see you on the 15th. Bye, everybody.
Right.
Happy New Year.
Everyone.